Alright everyone, welcome back. Now, I wasn't planning on making a video today. I was actually expecting this announcement that we're going to get into in this video to come out tomorrow. But actually earlier, Tom Henderson, who's an industry insider, I've talked about him a couple of times in a couple of videos. He generally gets stuff right. He actually pointed out earlier that the Division Mobile would get an announcement today. And absolutely correct. This has just been posted from the official Division 2 account. As you can see, it says the Division franchise is going mobile. With the Division Resurgence, you can play at home or on the go. The choice is yours. Make sure to follow at the Div Mobile for more news and announcements. And then there's obviously the Division Mobile here, which is I'd highly recommend that if you're interested in this game, obviously go over there and follow them. It says, Agent, a new chapter is beginning on a mobile. Will you rise to the challenge? The Division Resurgence closed alpha launches soon. Register now. And then there is this trailer, which I've not yet seen. And we're going to take a look. Alright, so here's the footage on YouTube. Let's take a look and see what this is all about.
A few weeks. That's how long it took for civilization to collapse.
Looks like the Division 1.
But when society falls, we rise. We are agents of the Division, and our orders are simple. Save what remains. Street by street, we fought to reclaim Manhattan. We fought to protect the innocent.
This has got some nostalgia going.
To rekindle hope. But the fight is far from over. They call themselves the Free Men. And they're not alone.
Okay. That looked like a crossbow. 1 minute. With like some spinning blades on it or something. This faction looks really cool as well. I've got to admit, guys, I don't play mobile games. I never have. And so the idea of having Division on mobile doesn't really all that interest me, except for that, it's the Division. With that said, this does look really good for a mobile game. Now, this is not obviously gameplay. This is a trailer, and for mobiles, generally speaking, the trailers and stuff never quite match the actual gameplay itself. So I'm actually not going to really pass judgment yet because I want to see the actual gameplay. Now, I have signed up to the closed alpha, which I'll go over some more details about this in a moment. But in terms of the actual trailer itself, it was pretty good. A lot of nostalgia. It's got that Division 1 feel to it. Definitely, there's obviously parts in there for the Division 2. I think there's the part when they're on top of the rooftop, which is the Division 2 here. Very Division 2 that is. So it's got a mixture of Division 1 and Division 2 in there. The actual NPCs, the bad guys in the end, I think they look pretty cool. And overall, I mean, I'm definitely going to play it, right? It's a Division game, so I'm definitely going to play the Division Mobile because I want to see what it's all about. Now, I don't know at this moment in time whether it's going to be something that is long-term, something I'm going to play over a long period of time, but it's grabbed my attention, and that's something that a mobile game rarely does. And so let's go over the tweet from the official Division Mobile, and we'll have a look at some more details about this game. Okay, so this is the official Division Resurgence website. This is where you're going to be able to register for the closed alpha. It even says sign up for the closed alpha. It says the Division Resurgence brings the acclaimed gameplay experience of the franchise to mobile. Enjoy a AAA experience featuring a new storyline set in the massive urban open world of New York City. Register below for a chance to be among the first to play and stay up to date on the latest news. And then we've got two kind of articles here. So we'll go over this one first. It says the Division Resurgence team manifesto. Read a message from the Ubisoft team about the Division Resurgence. So I think this is probably going to be what I'm more interested in. So let's see what this is all about here. We've got a little screenshot here, of course, running onto a rooftop. Looks like we've got drones and stuff. Hello, Agent. Today we announced a new title, the Division franchise called the Division Resurgence coming to mobile. It is great to see how much excitement, comments and questions this announcement has received, and we hope to be able to answer some of those in the following post. So what is it? The Division Resurgence is a free-to-play, mobile, third-person RPG shooter game developed by a core lead team at Ubisoft in collaboration with other studios and partners around the world. The open world game is a whole new opus to Tom Clancy's Division franchise with a new storyline, villains and factions. As a player, you'll be plunged into an independent campaign from the Division 1 and the Division 2. As an agent of the Strategic Homeland Division, your mission is to restore order, to protect civilians against hostile factions, and to help them rebuild a better future. So that is very much the Division 1 and the Division 2 combined there in that description. Why mobile? Our objective in bringing the Division universe to mobile is to enable more people worldwide to enjoy this open world experience whenever and wherever they want. We feel very lucky that the mobile market has evolved to the point where we can develop such an ambitious game. I mean, they're not wrong in that. A couple of years ago, this wouldn't have been possible on a mobile, but with how powerful mobiles are now, they're basically little mini PCs. It basically looks like the Division 1, but on mobile. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I mean, if you're against mobile games, then of course it's a bad thing, because you're going to scream, why didn't they just remake the Division 1? I can see why they've gone for it on mobile, though. As they've said, they want to reach a bigger market. Personally, I'd prefer to have the Division 1 remastered and just more investment put into that game on console and PC. That's what I would prefer. But they've explained why they've gone mobile. So it's still the Division, but on mobile. Yes, Division Resurgence is a natural universe extension for any levels of the franchise, enabling them to experience the game anew. Free to play at heart, this game retains all the core gameplay mechanics that make up the foundations of Division games, while adapting the controls to handheld devices, making it easier than ever to keep on fighting. Moreover, gameplay session lengths have been adapted to gaming on the go to ensure an optimum playing experience for all. The key ingredients that make a Division game are back, with the added spice of meeting new characters, confronting new enemies and factions, and many more surprises to discover in the upcoming months. So when it says here about gameplay session lengths have been adapted to gaming on the go, I mean, I've never gamed on the go, so I'm not sure what that exactly means, but I'm presuming what they mean is that there's going to be no like big raids and stuff. It'll be more kind of quick, fast-paced experiences. So it's going to be very much game modes, like what the Division 1 originally had. So, I think they're hitting all the nails here that any fan of the Division 1 would want. The only nail they're not hitting is that it's not Division 1 remastered or an extension of the Division 1 on console. But for anyone who loves mobile, this is going to be great. How can I join the fight? If you're already an agent of the Division, then you'll be right at home in Division Resurgence. We plan to host a series of live tests you can sign up for right now, allowing you to test the game and share your feedback. In the meantime, you can tune in with our teams on Twitter to talk about the Division Resurgence. We'll hope you join us, newest adventure, etc., etc. So, yeah, guys, you'll have to let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Let's just briefly go over the last bit here. So we've got some other bits here. So game overview, Division controls and user interface are specifically tailored to ensure a smooth experience on handheld devices. Enjoy a new entry of the acclaimed third-person shooter RPG. And we got some screenshots there. We got this dude, which looks insane. For newcomers and veterans, discover a new PvE campaign, be part of the legendary first wave of Shade Agents, and get a unique perspective of the events around the Division 1 and Division 2. I mean, if you're into the lore of the Division, this is going to be important for you to play, because it looks like it's kind of marrying up the Division 1 and the Division 2 and such. So I'm going to have to play it for that reason alone. A vast open world with high quality graphics. Explore the open world in solo or co-op to play a variety of PvE activities, from story missions to world activities. Roam around an outstanding detailed urban environment with stunning graphics. I've got to admit, the graphics are really good for a mobile game. Okay, collect and upgrade tons of gears and weapons, loot craft, mod and upgrade your gear to fight your enemies, customize your character with a wide arsenal at your fingertips. This is Division 1 on mobile, and this looks like the Division 1 on mobile, and I am very excited with that. Choose your specialization to fit your own playstyle. So we're getting specializations from the Division 2 in the Division 1 if it's signature weapons, which it is. Level up and improve your skills to unlock new signature weapons and unique gadgets. Switch specialization and change your role anytime to try new abilities and find the best way to synergy with your friends. This is what I think a lot of people have been asking for the longest time, but on mobile. It is a mixture of the Division 1 and the Division 2, the best parts of the Division 1 and the Division 2. Aside from specializations, which I think were better in the Division 1 than in the Division 2, but it is marrying them up. And then we just go down to here. So, yeah, I got to admit, guys, I'm going to play this. I have to play this, because it actually looks cool. It's what I've always wanted, I think. This article just talks about how you can join the test here. I wonder if you have to be under NDA. Invitations will be sent out a few days before the start of the closed alpha. You have to sign an NDA. With the NDA in mind, I'm not sure I'm going to take part in the alpha or the beta, and that's only because the NDAs are so restrictive in what I can talk about here on YouTube and covering this for you guys. that if I sign an NDA, I basically would be opening myself up to being sued if I talked about anything to do with the game, and I don't want to do that. Obviously, I want to cover it here for you guys, so I'm probably not going to be able to test it, but I am 100% going to be playing this game, I think. You guys have to let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Is this what you want? Is this not what you want? If you did want this, let me know why in the comments down below. I imagine if you're a mobile player and you like The Division, you're going to love this. If you're a person that perhaps wanted The Division 1 with a mixture of The Division 2 as a kind of remaster or a new game on console stuff, then maybe you won't like this. I don't know. Personally, for me, I've never been a fan of mobile games at all. However, it's a Division on mobile, and it's basically The Division 1. So I'm going to play it, and I'm actually very excited, and I assume that these closed tests are coming very soon. So even if I don't get to test it out, I'm sure we're going to hear about stuff like this on forums and whatnot, and I'll have you covered here on the channel. So make sure your notifications are turned on, you're subbed to the channel, all of that sort of good stuff. And yeah, stay tuned for that. Until the next one, Epic out.